Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. Happy New Year's. It's Jan 1st, 2018. I wanted to make this quick video for you guys to recap 2017 for me and the work and the conversations that I've been having, and at the same time give you guys a preview for what 2018, at least what I have planned for 2018. First off, I've now put through 50 people through my crash course to NLP workshop. And in that workshop, everyone actually went through trainings and learning techniques and processes to better understand their own unconscious automatic behaviors, how we organize our thoughts, our emotions, and most importantly, learn techniques on actually how to change those automatic thoughts or automatic behaviors and essentially live a life that's more aligned with their own beliefs and values. I also put through 100 people through the HeartMath training, which is all about learning tools and techniques on building internal resiliency. And it's not just managing stress, but it's actually a conversation of better internal energy management. And it's about living a life where when we're at work, we're 100% focused at work and not necessarily thinking about everything else that we'd rather be doing. And at the same time, and perhaps most importantly, when we're with our family and with our friends, and we're actually able to enjoy that and not thinking about work or any of our other to-do items. So it's really about building that resiliency and understanding how we manage our internal energy and where the leaks might be. Alongside with that, I was able to take the same HeartMath training and was fortunate enough to train the counselors over at Nasiha, which is a peer-to-peer youth helpline serving pretty much most of the callers we get is from North America, but pretty much all across the world, where youth call in talking about anything that they want to. It's confidential, it's anonymous, and I was able to take the HeartMath system and teach the counselors and some of the other senior staff there on skills and again, tools to better manage their own internal energy and build resiliency. I was able to have that same conversation with the senior finance team over at IKEA Canada, where the CFO and all of her managers and report tos were able to learn the same skills, and a little bit of NLP was thrown in there as well, essentially giving them resources to access those peak performance states and at the same time manage their own internal resiliency as well. So that was 2017. I mean, there was a lot of great work that I was able to do. And of course, working one-on-one with all of the clients that, the guys that I see, I was able to help people through anxieties, through phobias, through physical pains. I was able to work with a mother who had lost a child a few years back and essentially get her through that. I was able to work with, people going through divorce, who have gotten divorced and still managing and releasing those emotions. And at the same time, I was able to work with individuals that, were trying to get promotions at work and just wanted to access those peak performance resourceful states in order to get the results and the life that they want. So a lot of fun. And 2018, well, the first thing that I've got planned for 2018 is my new Anatomy of Change workshop. And in that workshop, I've created it to teach these NLP concepts and techniques to other change workers, some of the classes pretty much sold out. I've got maybe a spot or two left, but I've got hypnotists signed up, I've got mindfulness coaches, I've got energy workers, I've got a physician signed up as well. And essentially about teaching these techniques that create these powerful experiences within the clients that they work with so they can get the results they want faster. So that's coming up. I'm hoping, that will be a success and I'll be able to run that ongoing throughout the years as well. I'm doing a complete revamp of my crash course to NLP workshop, because since I've taken the whole conversations around working with other people, taken that out and put that in Anatomy of Change, I can now focus on essentially a journey where individuals can go through over the 9-week periods to really learn more about essentially what makes us tick, and how we, again, organize our own thoughts and essentially tools and techniques to create a life that we're actually living that life as opposed to letting life happen to us. So look out for more details on that. I'm going to be doing a lot more HeartMath training. I'm going to be taking that online as well. So it's an opportunity, if you guys can't make it down to Mississauga, there's an opportunity to take those trainings online. I'm going to be doing a lot more free workshops as well, just essentially taking these tools and these concepts that I have and sharing it with with you guys, creating benefit. And that's what it's really all about. So look out for a lot of the free workshops, and I'm also looking to get into some speaking engagements as well. I've got some things already lined up in the next coming months. I'll be, again, posting those details as they come up on my Facebook page. But it's going to be a good year. I'm essentially doubling down on all the work that I do in Coach the Mind, and I'm asking you guys to join me. And what I wanted to, however, leave you with is a story. I once, this is going back a few years ago, but I was listening to a comedian, and in his act, the comedian says that his wife has been, moody with him the entire day. She's been pissed off at him, just downright cold with him. Why? Because she had a dream, and in her dream, he had killed the family dog. And because that's been going on through her head, essentially she's been giving him all of this attitude. And the kicker is, they don't even own a dog. But if you kind of play that through, one of the conversations that I often have is that in reality, the life that we live and what we hold so much to be true is essentially the stories that we have going on in our head. So the question for each and every one of you guys for 2018, for this year, what are perhaps some of the stories that you've been telling yourself that aren't actually useful? And what is a story that you can tell yourself that will be useful for the rest of this year? Something for you guys to reflect upon. Thank you guys. Make it a great year, and we'll talk more. Take care. Bye.